they had done something. And there they were paying for what they had done. Consequences. But not Jesus. Woman, behold thy son. Woman, behold thy son. Observe an absolute fact. I know you as my mother. I know the sorrow and the suffering that you're feeling. 5 people standing not away from the cross, but at the foot of the cross. A mother who has given birth. A mother who has travailed in sorrow and in pain. Looking up at a cross where her son has been stretched wide, has nails in his hands, nails in his feet, a crown of mockery upon his head, blood streaming down. A mother beholding her son, seeing the anguish and the agony of her child. This child that she's carried for 9 months and felt the flutter of life in her belly. This woman that pushed for hours in a dirty bun, giving birth to her son of joy, a son of promise. Woman, behold thy son. This mother that was told at the temple when she took him to be baptized, that a sword shall pierce. Can you imagine her thinking about that word right about then? I don't think she remembered the word of Simeon telling her that she was going to suffer in her heart behind this child of promise. This child that she's wiped the sweat off his brow. This child that when he fell and scraped his knees as a toddler that she put a band-aid on. This child that when he was up in the middle of the night not feeling very well that she sat there and she nursed him. This child that she held in her arms and her breast. This child that she raised. Standing there. Watching the Roman soldiers cast lots for his garment, standing there, hearing the mockery, hearing the insult, insubordination that they give to her son, this woman. But here this son, in the midst of all of his suffering, he understood the suffering that his mother was enduring. And he knew that she was a mother now grieved with sorrow. If you ever lost a child, I've lost one. My Lord, my Lord. If you ever had to stand there and hear the doctor say, nothing can be done. Have you ever had someone that was so close to you, the preciousness of your firstborn grandson, to die in your arms on the morning of his 4th birthday? Have you ever had the opportunity to hold your 3-month-old granddaughter in her arms as she take her last breath? The anguish and the agony, I understand what Mary was feeling, to look at that cross and see her son dripping in blood, to see flesh torn from his body in chunks, to see him there hanging by nails in his hand. But he takes time out to say, woman, behold thy son. Do you understand what this mother is feeling? And it's nothing that she can do about it, but let me tell you what she didn't do. She didn't wear a lot. She didn't fall apart. She didn't try to drag him off the cross. She didn't try to remove the nails that was holding him there. She didn't say a mumbling word to anyone about why would you do this to my son. She suffered in silence. But let's look at our Savior. Can you imagine our Savior there suffering, pain wrapped in his body? Because understand something, Pastor, he had not been transformed yet. He's still flesh and blood. Many of us stomp our toe and we, oh, mother was going through. His mother was a widow because after he turned 12, it tells us no more about Joseph. It tells us no more about him. So she has no one to care for her now because her son is standing there being hung on a cross. And in the most anguished death that a man could die back at that time was to be nailed to a cross. And to be hung there to suffer by the weight of your body while blood streamed down. But understand, this was a man that had been beaten and bruised before he made it to that age.